All right, welcome back. We're here for break number 6 today. We're going to be doing 5 Mosaic mega boxes, 2 Prizm blasters. We'll give everybody else a chance to get in here. We're about 2 minutes away from start time. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. If somebody's in chat, let me know you can see and hear me before we get started. But just doing some housekeeping. We'll get started in a few minutes. Who's going to be first to chat today? We'll start off like we normally do, some housekeeping stuff, run down the list, see who has what teams, who's breaking with us for the first time, quick review of the products, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Tried to get the break in a little bit earlier today. We got the impending snowstorm here in the outskirts of Philadelphia area. Let me get on to multi-chat. There we go. TSW is here. You're usually the first one here. I appreciate you. Alex is here. Eric is here. Dominic. Dr. Sawyer. Nobody bought the Lions, Dr. Sawyer. If you want to, I think the Lions are usually, they were taken last break. They're usually available though, but shoot me an email, info@VinnyBlanc.com. I can let you know when having the next break if you're interested in grabbing the Lions. So Daniel Walters here. If everybody just confirms you can hear me and see me, we'll get started. Vader's in the house. What's going on, Vader? Hope you're shooting them well this weekend. I will be back in the Golden Tee Weekly Tournament starting next week. I'm assuming everybody can hear me. But you know what happens when you assume. All right. So let's get started. This is break number 6. Again, doing 5 Mosaic mega boxes, 2 Prizm blasters. Let's run down the teams, see who has what. We got Alex E, who's here in chat with us. What's up, Alex? Dolphins and Vikings. Antoine B has the 49ers and the Cowboys. Blaine B has the Chiefs, Giants, Patriots, and Rams. Cornelio T with the Ravens. Deep breath here. Daniel W, who's in chat with us, has the Bears, Bengals, Browns, Cardinals, Chargers, Commanders, Falcons, Saints, Seahawks, Steelers, and Texans. So if we do hit a case hit like we have been each of the last breaks, 1 in 3 chance it's going to you. So fingers crossed for you, buddy. Dominic F doing his first break with us with the Panthers. Mike G with the Packers, and Zap with the Colts. So one special note, every time somebody does their first break with me, this is going out to you, Dominic. Nice little commemorative Panini tin, just to stash your cards in. Always like to do something nice when somebody's doing their first break with us, so that'll go out with your Panthers cards. And I think we're good to get started. So quick sip of water, a little bit under the weather, I apologize. We're going to start off with the 2 Panini blasters from 2025, showcasing Patrick Mahomes. These are pretty cool. Going to get 5 of the Disco Prizms. So depending where you buy these, Walmart or Target, you'll get the lasers versus the discos. I think the discos are a lot sicker because they have a nice white border, as you'll see. Going to get about 5 per case. We're also looking for red and blue short prints. You can get autographs out of here. You can get patch cards as well. So 24 cards. This is going to be 6 packs of 4. We'll run through both of these and then we'll switch over to the Mosaic product. So when I first started ripping football cards, these were the first ones I got back in that crazy draft class with Drake May, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., Caleb Williams, all those guys. So kind of bring back memories. But here we go. First pack. This is feeling a little thick. Could potentially be a jersey card in our first pack. Yep, looks like we got a jersey, so starting off pretty good. Let's pull from the back. For the Eagles, Deshaun Jackson. For the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb. Jarquez Hunter. And then our first patch, good luck everybody, is going out to the Eagles. We got a Saquon Barkley. Where are my fat penny sleeves when you need them? Not bad for our first pack. At least something to show off. Oh, this is a thick one. This is a thick one. All right, I'm out of my super thick patch holders, but one thing for the board, one pack, one hit. let's see if we can continue the luck. Again, we are, I don't want to say, they don't use the term guaranteed, but they say on average we should get about 5 of those. Here's the first one, that nice, looks like we got 2 in here. 2 of the disco parallels. So Bucky Irving, Micah McFadden. All right, first disco parallel is going to be, what's up, Zap? For the Cowboys, Cavante Turpin. So these are super, super cool cards. Again, the laser ones don't have the white border on them. I think the white borders really make them pop. We got a rookie on the second one going out to Alec Ayamonar for the Titans. So we'll sleeve those up. That's going to be 2 of our 5 right there, but we have another box as well. Here's my cheat sheet. All right, on to pack number 3. So where's everybody watching from who's in the line of fire? Where I think we're in the 20 to 24 inch snow region. Jihad Campbell for the Eagles. There's a hit Matthew Golden for the Packers. That's going out to Mike G. Something to throw up on the big board, at least for now. Devin Hester, Chris Olave. Florida. Oh, how many inches are you guys supposed to get? My wife's flight was already canceled. She was supposed to be in Tampa coming up, so got her out of one business trip. All right, we got 2 more of those awesome white Prizm discos coming in here. Brandon McManus, Eric Molds. First one's going out to, yep, there are 2. Thought it was crazy there. The Bears, DJ Moore. Nice hit for the Bears. And right behind that, Phil Maffa, Cowboys rookie. $10 to 20 inch range. Yeah, Daniel, we're not too far apart from each other, so that makes sense. And I'm going to sleeve up all these. Maybe need to get some more top loaders. Oh man, poor you, down into the 73s. All right, next pack. Got one more pack after this. So we've already hit, what, 4 of our 5 white discos, but we have a Prizm and a white disco in this pack. Coming up, there's DJ Moore. We actually just hit the white disco version of that. True Silver rookie card for the Colts, Riley Leonard. Do we have any Colts fans in here? What's going on, Zap? Let's see if we're taking care of you. Right behind that, Ravens, Kyle Van Noy. That one's going out to Cornelio. Again, after the show, we'll get everything properly sleeved up and ready to go. Just trying to do as much as I can here. Save some time for later. Riley Leonard. And we'll just continue to replace cards as we go with better cards. All right, last pack. Good luck, everybody. Then we'll go to the second blaster box. Again, this is just a little appetizer portion. Then we'll get into 5 Mosaic boxes, each one having 13 color parallels. LeClaire Blunt. There's Tet McMillan for the Panthers. That's going out to you, Dominic. Congratulations. Little Rookie of the Year action. Then we got Jameis Williams, Cole Kmet. That's going to be our first box of Prizm. Try and keep things organized as we go. Yeah, I will say, the Prizm cards are really, really nice. The one thing they're lacking is kind of some of the case hits and all the other products. Again, you can pull expensive disco cards out of here. There's red and blue short prints, autographs, but you're not getting like downtowns like in the Donruss product. The trade-off being the base cards in here. If you get a base rookie, that Tet McMillan's going to sell for a decent amount. If you have a base rookie of Tet McMillan and Donruss, it's not going to sell. So again, a little bit of trade-off here and there. Still really clean looking cards. We're looking for 5 more white discos, and we got 2 of them in this pack. J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Adonai Mitchell for the Colts. All right, Saints. Tyrann Mathieu. Probably not pronouncing that correctly, but that's going out to the Saints. Right behind that, we do have a rookie. Tyler Warren. Colts are hitting so far, Zap. Are you still in chat with us? Little Tyler Warren on the disco. Like, it is such... When you get this in person, you'll see how much nicer it is. I'm trying to show it off in the camera, but not doing it any justice. Nice little hit there for the Colts. You picked the right break to get into, right? I don't think we hit many Colts cards last break, but it's hit or miss. All right, we got DeAndre Swift, Kyron Williams, Cam Miller on the rookie, and I think we have an insert here. There you go, Tet McMillan on the prismatic insert. Another hit for the Panthers. All right, running right along. Trying to keep this under an hour. Don't want you to feel rushed, but at the same time, time is money for you guys. So, what's going on, Grayson Stevens? Sorry, the Dolphins were sold out. I will definitely keep you posted for next time, though. Max Crosby, Dawson Knox, and then here come our 2 white Prizms. Can we get 1 hit or 2? Javonte Williams for the Cowboys. And Shamir Dyke for the Titans. Yeah, this is just the start. This is kind of like the appetizer portion. So I like to spread it around, make sure everybody gets a hit. We do have another patch card here. First one going out to the Cowboys. Who's going to get this one? Keyshawn Johnson for the Panthers. Archie Manning, little throwback action. Jack Besh for the Raiders. And good luck, everybody. The next patch card is Redskins, Jalen Lane, rookie. Redskins is going out to, not Redskins, Commanders, Daniel W. Sorry about that, Daniel. I do have my fatter top loader, so I'll make sure we get that taken care of before I send it out to you. But for right now, we'll just leave it up there and at least the fat sleeve to protect it. Let's keep it going. We're about 10 minutes in. We got through our first 2 Prizm blasters after this pack and 1 more. Hey, Commanders, what's going on? Good to see your name in chat. Definitely missed you in the daily series. We're back to ripping Optic now, so if that interests you, definitely stop by. Caleb Williams, Ray McLeod. Was it 1 or 2? We have a Prizm and then a white disco. Prizm's going to be Bryce Young for the Panthers. Wow, the Panthers are hitting. Congratulations, Dominic. And behind that, Giants, Malik Neighbors is going out to Blaine. It has been a while. I'm still at it. We're still giving away a card every single day. Still doing the daily series. Just for my own curiosity, does anybody in here know what Bo Jackson Battle Arena is? That's a new product that's kind of caught my eye. Last pack here. If not, I wouldn't be surprised, but if you are, I'd love to chat with you about it. Thinking about getting into it on the side, side little entourage from football. All right, I think this is all base pack to finish this off here. My favorite Optic Parallel, I think so far, we've only been ripping it for like a week, and you only get 1 per box. I think the My Houses are pretty cool, right? We showed off that Shedeur Sanders My House. Aaron Jones, Mikael Williams rookie, Kyle Pitts, Wes Welker. So a couple nice hits there. 2 patch cards, Tyler Warren, Tet McMillan base rookie, Tet McMillan insert. A little hit for the, little hit for the Packers as well. So this is going to be our bread and butter, the main part of the break. We got 5 of these. Each one has different color parallels. So this first box is going to be blue parallels, so nice color matches for the Giants, for the Cowboys, stuff like that. Then we're going to have some purple parallels, nice matches for the Ravens. And then we have some yellow ones too for the Packers. So a little bit of color match for everybody. Hey Zap, I'll let you know all about that product. It's pretty cool. Imagine like they take sports across, I don't want to get us too much on a tangent here, but pretty cool product. We are going to get 13 color parallels per box. All the case hits are live in here. Micro Mosaic, Stained Glass, Visionary, Autographs. I think the only thing that aren't in here are patch cards, but more than enough stuff to 6 packs of 7, 42 cards. Color. I don't know. I got to think about that one. All right, we'll do like a little peek like we normally do. We'll push all those blue parallels to the back. Garrett Wilson, Josh Allen, George Kittle, Chris Olave. That's going to be a silver. We'll sleeve that one up. Right behind that, Matthew Stafford for the Rams. It's going to be a rookie. Trevor Etienne, Panthers. Panthers continue to get fed. And Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions, who went unclaimed. So couple parallels there to start us off. 4 to be exact. Try and keep them separate so it's a little bit easier to organize later. Pack 2. So I have hit in a previous break for somebody a stained glass. We shipped that one out. We've hit kaleidoscopics on our daily series. The only thing I've yet to hit is a micro mosaic. So this may be the last mosaic that I rip. So hopefully I hit it for one of you. Nick Bonito on the bang insert. Adonai Mitchell. There's an Abdul Carter base variation for the Giants. Jerome Ford. Here we go into our color. We got 2 in this pack. I'm seeing Commanders on the first one. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. It's going out to the Commanders. Travis Hunter on the blue. Nice little, I guess, color match there. So we'll take care of him. There we go. Trying to stay somewhat organized here. And I know some people have asked, I'm still working on fixing the video for that Revolution box where we pulled insane cards. Felt thick. When I originally recorded it, I recorded it just like we're doing today, but with no audio that I didn't realize till I played it back. So you can imagine what a little bit of a nightmare that would be to go back and sync the audio, but I know a lot of people are waiting to see that video, so I'll try my best to get that up soon. I don't think A.J. Brown is getting traded. That's my gut instinct. I'm sure others will tell you differently. Tank Bisbee, Brian Thomas Jr., Jacoby Myers, Gunnar Helm. There's a John Elway for the Broncos. Gabriel Davis and Matthew Golden. That's what I'm hearing here in Philly. What are they hearing out by you, Grayson? What are the national media saying? Where did you get the Prizm you've opened? I bought a few blasters and I've only hit like laser parallels, no white disco inserts. I got mine from Target. So that means Target is the white with the discos. Sorry. The lasers must come from Walmart then. Rich Gannon, Bijan Robinson, Chop Robinson, Kyle McCord. There's a Josie Jewell for none other than the Panthers. The Panthers may be the best spot in the break so far. Oh, there you go. Somebody just confirmed that in chat for us. Tyleik Williams for the Lions. And a Caleb Williams bobblehead. Touchdown Masters. All right. Rumbadunze. Kendre Miller. Altoon. Whoop. There's a Travis Hunter, another one on the silver. Tiki Barber, throwback for the Giants. Tim Brown. Epic Performers, Terrell Owens going out to the 49ers. So Travis. Here, we'll put our patches there. My inner OCD is kicking in. That'll have to do. All right, last pack of the first box. Yeah, I mean, Miami's going to look like a little bit of a different team next year, right? All right, Peyton Manning, another homage for Zap. Myles Garrett, Malik Neighbors, Mika Buka on the base. There's a Cole Kmet on the England games for the Bears. Dylan Sampson for the Browns. George Kittle for the 49ers. All right, so those are going to be our blue parallels. So now we're going to move on to 2 boxes of these mosaics that are going to be the purple parallel. And again, if it's not a color match, it's not the end of the world. A lot of times I'm buying the pink camos, which match no teams, but people still buy them on the secondary market, or it's cool to get for your personal collection. So take one more sip of water before I get into narrating this box. Yeah, we've done pretty well. Nobody in the first 5 breaks I've done, or 6 breaks, I think the Jaguars have been taken once. I usually get them, so that's where I got my Travis Hunter Kaleidoscopic. Yeah, I'm just starting to learn about Whatnot, Grayson. I haven't gotten too involved with that yet. That's where I'm kind of looking into the Bo Jackson stuff. So I'm not complaining when all the Travis Hunter hits come through. So I don't know. I hear certain things about Whatnot, like people have, their friends bidding up the values and stuff like that. Puka Nacua. Hey, there's a Peyton Manning. Man, Colts and Panthers, take a break. We got a backwards card here. I always wonder, could that be an autograph? There's a Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. And then this is either just going to be a base card or an autograph. Let's see. Oh, purple reactive Ray McLeod. It's just backwards. Behind me is an actual green screen Colton, but I do have 4 pinball machines. Godzilla, Jurassic Park, Stranger Things, and Willy Wonka, and a Golden Tee machine in this same room that I'm streaming from. So I guess you can call that an arcade, but the one you see behind me is a green screen because sometimes my office is messy and I don't want to show that to you guys. So, all right. Some more parallels incoming. Bobby Wagner on the bang. Sean McVay, Caleb Johnson variation. Tucker Kraft, Torrey Horton. There's a Jalen Hurts for the Birds. And Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. Adding to my, well, this one's not mine. Who's got the Seahawks? Daniel W. Jalen Milroe variation. Nice. All right, we got 4 more packs in this box. Yeah, I agree, Zap. It feeds into, like, you don't really have time to look up what the card's worth, and a lot of people are overpaying and stuff, so it's a challenging market to be in. We got something. No, I think that may just be an insert. Is that just a base notoriety insert? Christian Watson, Dante Culpepper, Jared Verse, base Tyler Warren, another backwards card. There's a Dwight Freeney for the Colts, Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans, and a backwards Shador Sanders notoriety. Browns going out to Daniel W. There we go. Finally, some Shador Sanders making his way in. Browns hit. The backwards cards always throw me off in these. All right, there's a Brock Bowers touchdown Masters. Getting into some of our Tyler Shug base. There's a Myles Garrett for the Browns and Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Zap, I bought one of the Holiday Blasters. I thought it was pretty good. I got like a numbered Lad McConkey card that I'm going to sell. Oh, I'm in the basement with no windows, Daniel, so you'll have to keep me posted. No, Grayson, that boom stand is for case hits only. We filled it every other break, so I have faith. Sometimes we hit it early, sometimes we hit it late. Drake May for the Patriots. Gabriel Davis, TJ Hawkinson, Tyjae Spears. Ooh. Zach Bond for the Eagles on the silver. There's a Brian Robinson Jr. and Danny White. I mean, I know they want to make their money, but I'd love if there was a football product that had no coaches, right, Zap? No retired vets. Just current studs, rookies. Hell, give me some active linemen. All right, last pack in this box. They just keep throwing me off with these backwards cards. I'm like, what's that? What's that white border? I don't know anything with a white border. All right, let's run through it. Chris Olave, Jimmy Horn. There's a Devontae Adams on the purple reactive. CeeDee Lamb Elevate. Nick Bonito, bang insert. Kurt Warner, Joe Horn. That's what I'm hoping for. I've never pulled a micro mosaic, so if we're ever going to do it, this would be the break. All right, let's switch it up. We're going to go to one of the yellow boxes. These are the ones that are a little bit different shape. I don't know why. Same 6-pack, same 42 cards. Where's my other cheat sheet? I think I threw that away. If anybody is interested, give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab something out of the closet. I need some more top loaders anyway. Here's your 42 packs, or your 42 cards. I am, in terms of the daily channel, done ripping Mosaic at this point. I ended up, before I bought all my Optic, with these 2 sealed blasters remaining. So if anybody's in the break and is interested in these, I can ship these out with your cards. Just let me know. Or if anybody's here in chat not part of the break and also wants them, I have 2 Mosaic blasters left. So just some food for thought. Don't feel obligated. All right. Pack number 1, looking for yellow parallels. The yellow, like on paper, you would think like, yellow, Packers, not too much going on. I think the yellows look like golds. They're some of the best ones I've gotten. Like I have Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward on these. And they don't look yellow, they look gold, so they're pretty cool. There's Dan Fouts. So I think you see what I'm talking about. Savion Williams for the Packers. I know Mike G will like that one. And DK Metcalf on the Elevate. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Packers fan, this is the box you want. All right. Speaking of Packers. Yep, Steelers, I'm sure would like the yellow color matches as well. J.J. McCarthy, Tyler Nubin, Malachi Starks, Mike Gesicki for the Bengals. Oof. Randy Gradishar. That's what I'm talking about. Is anybody really excited they just pulled a Randy Gradishar? I don't know. Not me. But again, I'm not the CEO of the company, so we'll let them handle their business however they want to. All right, let's see what we got. Christian Watson, Singletary, Xavier Legette. Eric Allen is going to be on the silver parallel. I think we got 4 parallels in this box. There's Trey Harris for the Chargers. It's going out to Daniel W. Ashton Genty for the Raiders. See, I'm telling you, that looks like a gold card. It's pretty banging, if you ask me. And CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Dave Krieg. Where's Dave Krieg? There's the little security code in case you're trying to steal these from the store. Be careful. Randomly inserted. All right, we got Trey Hendrickson on the bang. Sorry, we got stacks of cards overflowing here. Lots of stuff for me to organize as long as I still have power later. Jaden Reed, Deion Branch, Lamar Jackson. There's Cam Skattebo for the Giants. Scat. All right, we got Zach Ertz for the Commanders. There we go. Nice little color match. Caleb Johnson, rookie for Pittsburgh. All right, they're making us sweat a little bit. We got 2 more full boxes, 2 more packs to get a case hit. Can we do it? Oh, camera went out. Must have hit the HDMI wire. Apologize about that. Just as a reminder, you guys in chat are my eyes and ears. If the mic goes out, camera goes out, I'm doing my best to monitor the stream as we rip, but don't ever hesitate to let me know. I will not be mad. All right, there's a Shedeur Sanders on the variation. Greg Zerulin, Justin Jefferson. There's a Tet McMillan rookie variation for the Panthers. Who can we bump for that one? Christian Watson for the Packers with the color match. Epic Performers, Josh Allen, Brock Bowers for the Raiders. I pull more Abdul Carters than anybody else. I would say next is probably Jackson Dart and then Skattebo for whatever reason. But we're getting some pretty good representation from the rookie class up there. We got Tet, Shedeur, Tyler Warren, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, another Travis Hunter. What's this last pack going to hold for us? Let's find out. Najee Harris, Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP himself for Seattle, Steve Spurrier, Nicky Manawari, another one for Seattle. So we're building your Seattle pile, Daniel. And 2 yellow, aka gold cards behind that. First one's going to be Jamal Charles. Oh, we got 3. Tua. And not a gold, but a silver, Malik Neighbors for the Giants. All right, chat, let me know where we going next. Purple or yellow? Purple, yellow, or purple? 2 more boxes. Grab one more sip of water. Purple, yellow, yellow, purple. Any thoughts? If not, we'll just grab a random one. Where's my box cutter? Where is my box cutter? Yellow, yellow, purple, yellow. It looks like yellow, unfortunately, is outweighing the purples, but we will get there. You know what they always say, though? This purple box has a little dent in it. A little tiny dent. It's always the box with the dent that has the best cards, so they tell me, so we'll save that for last. I always think it's funny, these huge boxes for the couple packs of cards, but again, I think that's what keeps them safe, having all that extra padding around them so they don't get dinged up on the truck. Ooh, Alex throwing the trump card. He goes, I don't care, open purple and yellow. They're both color matches for my Vikings. Listen, color matches don't matter when it's a case hit, right? The case hits are just case hits, so hopefully we can hit one of those for you guys. All right, little T. Higgins action. Brian Thomas Jr. Here's Bo Nix. Card looks a little junked up. I always point out what I see for you guys. A couple little like scratches and stuff like that. I can't control that the way they come out of the box, but at least you know it's not me doing it. Bo Nix. George Kittle. Told you, I'm not hitting nothing but Cam Scatterboo today. All right. Geno Stone for the Bengals. Jack Besh for the Raiders. Adding to Zap's Peyton Manning collection, Patrick Mahomes, John Elway, all quarterback packs so far. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs on the silver. I like it. Name that hairline. Name that hairline. We got something for Daniel here. Nice Shador Sanders on the gold, aka yellow. I told you, I like these gold ones. I've opened enough product that I can name most of the rookie classes by their hairline in this study. So, hey, LQM cards, no good bills yet, just a couple random Josh Allens here and there. Kyle Hamilton, Ladd McConkey for the Chargers. We got another, we're like a box and a half left, so hang around with us for maybe the next 15 minutes and you'll see Josh Allen Micro Mosaic pulled. All right, where can we put this? We don't really need that Jalen Lane patch card. Maybe we'll leave the patch card there. We'll take out the, we'll leave the nicer Shador up there. All right. Max Crosby. I would love for him to be an Eagle. Corey Dillon. Jordan Addison. Tommy Millott. And now getting into some of our colored parallels. There's CJ Stroud for Houston. Maybe the first card we pulled for Houston. Another one for Daniel. Jeremy Shockey, throwback for the Panthers. And Josh Hines Allen for the Jaguars. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Doobie? Good to see you. What's going on, Taylor? Sorry, I missed you up there. I'm trying to work the multi-chat, not doing so great at it. I know what you're going to say to me, and I know what my response is going to be, but I hope you're doing well. I've still not got to play Dune yet. I did get to play a couple new ones last time I went out. There's a Calvin Johnson Megatron, Brock Purdy, Romeo Doubs, Jerome Ford, Saquon Barkley on the Prizm. So all these Eagles you see me hitting for my Eagles fans out there is what we're going to do in the raffle. I mean, I have so many. We're just going to put them in batches either by player or by player type, raffle them off. Drake May for the Patriots. That's going out to Blaine B. And Woody Marks for the Texans. All right, 2 more packs. Then we switch back to our purple that Alex told us he didn't care about because they're all color matches for him. My Donruss had some 2016 optic hangers. They're $49 for 12 cards. Who's in the 2016 draft class? That's what I would have to think of before making that purchase. Trevion Henderson for the Patriots. Michael Irvin, Jacoby Myers, Dominic Levitt. What do we got? 2 yellows here. Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren for Pittsburgh. Brazil games. Jordan Love for Mike. Mike with the Packers. Jordan Love Brazil games. Marshall Falk on the Epic Performers insert. All right, last pack. Tell you what makes a big difference? With the other breaks, open those big oversized packaging of like the bundles from Costco and stuff. Definitely takes some time away. So we were able to fly through things this break at a quicker clip than usual. Tet McMillan on the Elevate. There's a Tyler Warren variation. Tariq Woolen. Malachi Starks. Starting to stick a little bit behind here. There is a Cam Ward. Again, we're making our way around all the rookie class. Cam Ward. Najee Harris. Kelvin Banks Jr. for New Orleans. Oh, where's my top loader? I had a Derrick Henry rated rookie. I wouldn't tell you who the other. You know better than I do. All right, last box magic before we get to last pack magic. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Again, we just recently switched to Optic for the daily series, so come check us out there. Downtowns, uptowns, Rookie Kings, Sunday Kings, blue glitters, autographs, tons of stuff we can hit on a daily basis. We pulled a couple nice blue or purple shocks so far. So last 6 packs. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, all your rookie cards, I mean literally all of these, you see the rookie card emblem in the top left corner. For whatever reason, none of Cam Ward's cards have those. It's like a known thing. It's not like, just one came out that way, but no rookie card emblem for the Cam Wards in case you didn't notice. Come on, Micro Mosaic. It's hard to tell when all these cards are backwards and stuff, but we'll try our best. Yeah, I mean, I think the purple shocks are nicer than the pinks. The pinks kind of don't really go in anything. So Adonai Mitchell, Trey McBride, Quentin Johnson, Nick Squirton on the true silver parallel. There's a Saquon Barkley Brazil Games. Jay Jetta, bobblehead. Oh, I saw Browns, but it's Ozzie Newsome. Still going out to the Browns, epic performers. Let's move some of our stacks here. Packs are being a little pain in the butt to open today. All right, Chris Jones bang insert. Aeneas Williams, Jared Goff for the Lions, CJ Stroud. There's another base Travis Hunter. Giants, Theo Johnson. All right. Matthew Golden, purple reactive for the Packers. So like a couple nice cards for the Packers, couple nice cards for the Colts, couple nice cards for the Panthers. Each break seems to favor one team or the other. Would always like if we get some equal distribution for everybody. Although I'm doing nonstop ripping out cards, it's hard to keep track of everything that we pulled so far. So all right, an expired kid reporter, Abdul Carter, David Njoku, Jalen Hurts, Trey Harris, a Garrett Wilson purple reactive for the Jets, Puka Nacua for the Rams. I think that one's going out to Blaine. He's a big Puka Nacua fan. And Peyton Manning on the Epic Performers. All right, 3 more packs. Let's see what we can do. I refuse to fill that boom stand without anything other than a case hit, so we got 3 packs left to do it. Rich Gannon, Joe Green, Luther Burden rookie. There's A. Jackson Hall's rookie, if you're still here, LQM cards, was asking for Bills hits. Discount double check, Aaron Rodgers. There's a Donovan Aziruku. I don't know that I've called his name out yet, so probably butchered that one. And Jackson Dart on the notoriety. Finally, Jackson Dart makes an appearance. What's going on, Mr. Dart? All right, last 2 packs. We're at the 50-minute mark, so did get it in under an hour like I thought we would. Should have some time later today. I will get everybody who's part of this break tracking information sent out. It usually takes me a day to get everything organized, so I'm pretty quick when it comes to that. That's me cheating right there. Richard Sherman. Drake May, Ollie Gordon, Tucker Kraft for the Packers, Jalen Warren is a Dylan Gabriel. Nope, just a base. Thought that was a silver. Travis Hunter on the regular Mosaic. What's going on, Scroll Spectator? Good to see you here. You're at your 2nd spring training game. Have there only been 2 spring training games? Are you at 100%? Congratulations. I saw just a little bit of the Phillies losing to Toronto yesterday. I'm not in like full swing of spring training mode yet, but awesome to hear that you're probably enjoying the nice weather somewhere. Is this Grapefruit League, Cactus League? So many backwards cards, I can't even tell. All right, last pack of the break. Ty Felton, Garrett Wilson, Jamal Anderson, Dalton Schultz, Curtis Rourke. Like, that's literally the best picture you could find of this guy. All right, we got a Justin Herbert and a Jarquez Hunter. So purple reactive Justin Herbert to finish us off. So that's going to do it for this break. First break, we haven't hit a case hit, unfortunately, but I think we're still averaging over 1 case hit per break. So a couple nice hits across the board. Ashton Genty, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan, Tyler Warren, another Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, couple of patches. I will get everything packed up and let you know when there's tracking. Just a reminder, if you are interested in either of these Mosaic blasters, I can ship them out with your break cards. Just shoot me an email, let me know. I think they have $45 for each of these, which is pretty much MSRP, maybe $5 my way. But if you want to do some ripping of your own product, if you can't find it on the shelves, other than that, I've already recorded the nightly episode for our daily series where we open 1 pack of football cards. Right now we're doing Optic and give away a card for free. I've already recorded that, so keep an eye on that. It should come out at around 5 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And let's see if I missed anything else in chat. Alex says, let's go Twins. Colton would have liked the Herbert, but he is getting his hair cut. Chargers are claimed, unfortunately, by Daniel W., but I do have another, I think I sent you an email, double check. A lot of all the Chargers cards I have right now from other breaks where they weren't claimed. Could put a little package together like we did for the Milrow for you, so just let me know. But again, hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for being here for your first time, Dominic and Erica. We'll get that tin sent out with your cards. The Leonard card covered my entry. The rest was the added bonus. Oh, so you don't want this you don't need this Tyler Warren white Disca then? But we'll get that one packaged up nicely for you with the Riley Leonard as well. Yeah, I think that's it. So again, hope everybody's doing well, and